How's it everybody? Rendog here with another episode from the HermitCraft server. And today we're kicking things off from GIGACORP Island. This is our industrial base that we've not been back to for quite a long time now, mostly because for the last month or so we've been out at the boat race making some awesome progress on that minigame and talking about life and things and stuffs and doing all that sweet jazz. But today I wanted to bring us back to our more usual HermitCraft content and start working on a really cool project here on the Mushroom Island that I know you guys are going to absolutely love because it involves a lot of explosions, and who doesn't love explosions in Minecraft? It's going to be a bit of a strange project because essentially what we're going to be doing is redoing something that we did that I then removed and now I'd like to do again, because quite strangely over the last few weeks or so I've been getting quite a lot of requests from hermits specifically for records. And of course that's because many months ago ZF and I got together and we created an absolutely insane record factory out of my creeper farm. It was ZF's design, and of course we got a Z advancement for getting it done. But yeah, about a month ago or so I got rid of that farm because it was just kind of hanging off the side of the creeper farm and looking kind of weird and awkward, and my ambition was to always rebuild ZF's record farm, but in a much nicer way. And well, I got distracted by the boat race in real life, but this has been a project that has always been on the back of my mind, and more specifically, I am very excited to create a record shop in the shopping district called BoomBox Records. And I think today is a great opportunity for us to start a couple of projects here. We're going to rebuild the record farm, and then we're going to start working toward building a new shop in the shopping district to sell the records that we're going to be farming out of the creepers. Sounds like a great start to a new era for us here on the HermitCraft server, guys. So get yourself a beverage. It's time to make a creeper-fueled record farm again. Aha! Looks like it's been a rather productive morning so far, guys. Made a bit of progress here on the collection area of our record farm. It's going to be pretty simple. We want all the records to be collected down here in these chests. We've got 2 areas of chests here. Because this creeper farm generates an insane amount of records, and because records don't stack, we're going to need quite a few chests actually to sort and store all of the records. But that's looking pretty good. What we need to do now is get the creepers from the creeper farm into this square of water over here where we will be destroying them with a bit of TNT later on. This is where things are going to get a little bit dicey though, because the next step for this little project is going to be rerouting these creepers from their original destination, which is at the top of the creeper farm where they die and produce gunpowder, to somehow ending up in that little bit of water over there. So we're going to have to get in here and somehow install a reroute system. Thing is, I don't really want to break into these walls while the creepers are traveling because, you know, a lot of creepers are going through the system and one creeper could do a lot of destruction to our beautiful farm here. So I think we're going to play this real safe, and we're just going to disable the creeper farm while we're working on the interior of it. So we've got a hopper clock over here, and basically what this etho clock does is it flushes each of the cells every 30 seconds or so. And now that we've disabled the flushing, the creepers will theoretically stop falling out of the cells into the collection system below, which means we might be able to bust in here and start rerouting them without having any very bad explosions that would pretty much ruin our day. Although I'm not 100% sure that breaking the etho clock breaks the system, so well, there's a creeper coming, so maybe it doesn't quite work as well as I anticipated. I think I'm just going to spend a few minutes ensuring that this is all health and safety approved, and then we'll move on to the next step. But yeah, really don't want to blow anything up here. That would ruin my day. Ah, dang it. Disabling the etho clock has not fully stopped creepers ending down here in the collection zone, but that's okay. I think my very janky anti-creeper technology is doing the trick, holding them back with some glowstone over here. I'm just hoping that it's good enough and we don't blow everything up. Anyway, I think I've figured out exactly how we're going to get the creepers into our record farm. we're just going to use the water that's already pushing them into the collection tube in the middle to redirect them toward the record farm maybe. So what I was thinking is maybe some sticky pistons or something. This is probably a good spot for the sticky pistons, and when the sticky pistons are extended, of course, and the water is flowing in this direction, we should theoretically be able to redirect the creepers here, right? Because we could probably just do a real quick test over here to see if this is going to work. We get rid of these blocks and have a look at the water flow. Yeah, so the water should redirect the creepers in this direction when the sticky pistons are extended here. And so somewhere in this area we might have a button that can turn the record farm on. And when the record farm is turned on, what will happen is creepers will be redirected from the original water streams into the record farm itself. And then when we want to go back to create TNT mode, we can hit the button again and that'll retract to the sticky pistons, and so the creepers will then go back into the TNT farm. That is the theory behind the redstone. Of course, I am terrible at redstone, but you know how we do it on this channel, my friends. It's Renstone. It ain't Purdy, but it works. Although I haven't made any Renstone in a while, and I have no idea if this is going to work or not. So, yeah, let me go get myself a nice cold beverage and see what we can do here. Ah, poor little fella. He's got absolutely no idea what's in store for him today, guys. Revenge, I tell you, for the many, many years that he has spent blowing me up in Minecraft. We're gonna blow you up and turn your giblets into records, you filthy little green idiot. Anyway, can you tell I'm a bit frustrated today, guys? Yeah, listen, I have been fiddling around with redstone all morning long. However, ignore the jankiness over here, guys. I'm very pleased to announce that some excellent progress has been made. And in fact, if I can get in there, I have got some working Renstone to show you, which is super exciting. It ain't Purdy, but it works. Let's not forget. If all has gone correctly, when we hit this lever over here, we should be able to flip the farm from gunpowder making into record making, all at the flick of a button, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, there we go. We can see we've redirected the water flow in the farm. So the creepers are going to come down here and now into the record farm itself. And we still got a bit of work to do on the actual delivery system, or should I say the sploding section of the farm. The creepers are going to end down here. And then we need to get a skeleton to set a bit of TNT on fire and then drop the TNT on the skeletons to, or on the creepers, should I say, to blow them up and make records. But that is a task for Rendog's brain tomorrow, I think. I think I might take a break from all the Renstone today. And we're going to head back to the shopping district if I can get out of this farm I've trapped myself in. Yeah, let's head back to the shopping district for now, guys. I need a little bit of a break from this project. Very pleased that the Renstone's working, but do need to refresh my brain before we undertake the next bit of Renstoning. Let's head back to the shopping district and find ourselves a spot to actually create a record shop, which we'll probably do over the next couple episodes. When we worked on the first version of this record shop with Zed, I suggested that we call our record shop BoomBox Records, which I think is going to be a pretty sweet name for it. And we need to find a decent location for a record shop. So back to the shopping district for a few minutes, guys. Let's go find a spot for BoomBox Records. My goodness, looks like the hermits have been quite busy out here at the shopping district, guys. I've spent the last 4 weeks or so over at the boat race, as you guys will know, those of you guys who've been watching the previous episodes, and this is the first time I've come to have a look at what is in fact going down here in our shopping area. Wow, this is madness. What is this? Can you guys help me in the comments, please? I think I'm going to need a tour of what's going on here. There is just too much awesomeness. I mean, the only thing that I recognize is Joe's incredible pinball machine mega base over there. But this looks, I don't even know what this is. I mean, this looks like the King's banner, so that's good. I appreciate all the King's stuff. What's happening in here? Oh my goodness. What is this? Royal tomatoes used to pelt King Ren in his confinement. Oh, this is like a museum or something. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, you know what? I don't want to look in here. Tell you what, guys, let me know who's responsible for this awesomeness. I would like for them to take me on a tour in the next episode, I think. I want to come and have a look through all of this. This looks sweet. I'm assuming this is also a museum, or at least a part of whatever this is. I don't know, man. This is all... Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to need a tour. There's too much awesomeness here. You know, this is one of the great things about taking a break from the HermitCraft server, or at least taking a break from the shopping district, I suppose. When you do come back, man, there is some crazy stuff going on. Also, wings are broken, so yeah, great way to start our return to the shopping district. Derp. And I just realized that all of our spare elytra are still over on the Mushroom Island, so we're gonna have to take the walk of shame, everybody, with our broken elytra wings. We're going to follow this road all the way back into town, and I guess we'll go to Corralis's car wash to repair our wings. Oh, it's the walk of shame. The walk of broken elytra shame. How many of you guys have had to do this in your own worlds, where your elytra breaks and then you have to literally walk for, you know, 5-10 minutes to actually get to a place where you can get a new elytra or repair your current elytra? Well, you know what, friends? I'm not going to suffer alone, okay? I'm going to blame you for all of this that has happened to me today, because I've been working really, really hard on getting our record factory up and running for you guys so that we could have this beautiful video together. And so whose fault is it really that my elytra is broken? It certainly is not my fault. And so you shall take every step with me until we can fix our elytra, which is going to be a long, painful, and very cringe-infested journey. So sit back and relax, everybody. We got a long way to go. Although, this gives me an idea, actually. We're coming over to the portal of the shopping district over here, and I do believe there might be some Gigapie action there. Currently munching on these golden carrots, but you know, what kind of a king am I that I'm not even willing to munch on my own pumpkins, or my own pumpkin pie, for that matter. So, let's do a little bit of this action. That should get us right in front of the Gigapie stand. Excellent. And I don't know if there's been any sales recently. Let's have a quick look. No sales, but we got some Gigapies in the face now, so starting to feel a lot better. And, well, next Ender Pearl can get us nice and close to the car wash. I think this will be the perfect line. Boom. And have we professionally Ender Pearled? We've not professionally Ender Pearled. That was, Ender Pearled straight into the side of a building. Yeah, that did not go to plan, did it? No. I'm discombobulated. Where even are we? Oh, here's the lemon. So that's the wall we just went into. So we have to go in this direction. Yeah, there it is. Okay, this is the Ender Pearl that gets us our wings back, people. Yes, professional Ender Pearlage. And please, if you will, give us a wash. Let's get the Gigabug out for this one, man. Absolutely beautiful. Well, wings are fixed, guys. Thanks for coming on the journey with me. Shall we go find a place to build BoomBox Records? Yeah, let's do it. Alright, we're airborne again, everybody. Refueled. And I'm just taking a moment to look over our incredible HermitCraft Season 9 shopping district area again. Isn't this place amazing? Sheesh. It's been a while, as I said, since I've been out here. And it's always so awesome for me to just have a look at the amazingness that is HermitCraft in these kind of moments, you know. I mean, look at this amazingness happening, man. We got the beautiful B00 Castle right next to the beautiful Good Times with Scar Castle. That's coming along a treat, by the way. I actually haven't seen this version of the castle in a while, and wow, that is blowing minds. I mean, yeah, you know, what can I say? Anything that Good Times with Scar ever does just blows my mind insanely. And I think I'm going to have to need a tour of this too, because that just looks absolutely magnificent. Anyway, yeah, good to be back in the shopping district again. It's looking awesome out here. I've been flying around trying to find a spot for BoomBox Records. Most of the prime real estate seems to have been taken up, which is unfortunate. However, there's a little spot over here just in front of GigaJack's, which is, of course, our Jack-o'-lantern shop, that looks prime for a brand new shop, and in fact does a great job of keeping our shops together, right? So we'll have our GigaJack shop over here, and directly across from that we will have our record shop. And you know, this place is looking kind of ugly right now, isn't it? I mean, it's nobody's touched this area with a 10-foot barge pole, it seems. I'm not sure why everybody doesn't like this area, but I reckon this is a great spot for a little record shop. You know, it doesn't have to be massive. We can fit it in quite nicely there, and maybe we can also find a way to connect the Gigalogs Road here to the shopping district road with a little bridge or something like that. And yeah, that sounds like a pretty sweet plan, man. We'll just have our little record shop in the shadow of some of the biggest and most awesome structures here in the Season 9 shopping district, man. Gonna feel slightly inadequate, actually, if we build a very small little record shop over there. So we're gonna have to make sure that record shop is insanely awesome. But, you know, that's a problem for another episode. BoomBox Records coming soon. Although we don't really have many records to sell at the moment, so I guess it's back to the creeper farm and back to Redstone. Wish me luck, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, shenanigans are afoot. Aha. I've just come back from the shopping district to GIGACORP Island and noticed some bamboo growing in front of our nether portal. I don't know if this has been here for a while. In fact, I might have planted it. I can't remember, but I'm sensing shenanigans up in this here business, friends. And if we know the HermitCraft server, shenanigans on the HermitCraft server can never be underestimated. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing an elven hat, yeah, kind of awkward. A little bit difficult to explain. A couple of days ago, in fact, I think it was yesterday, myself and some of my fellow hermits went on a live stream extravaganza because our server has just been updated to 1.20 and we went out into the new 1.20 chunks to do some exploring, to find some camels, to tickle some sand, and it turns out I'm one of the very few hermits that doesn't have a button crown. And so I've been forced to wear this elven hat in what can only be called shame. Oh, the shame. Yes, indeed. Listen, if you want to watch that live stream, I've got some good news. I've decided to start uploading my live stream VODs to a second channel, for those of you guys who can't catch them on Twitch or who don't know about the live streaming and whatnot. So I've started a second channel. It's called Rendog TV. I would very much appreciate it if you guys go over there and subscribe. Let's try get that channel up to 1,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. And from now on, I'm going to be uploading all of my stream VODs to that. My stream. Did I say stream? Yes, Englishing is hard. But yeah, if you miss our streams on Twitch or you want to catch up on them, maybe you miss one and you want to catch up, it's going to be on Rendog TV channel, and you can see exactly how I got this elven hat yesterday. And also come and join us for some HermitCraft 120 rompery, which is the only way to describe spending 2 hours with hermits looking for camels. It was awkward times. Anyway, friends, shenanigans, what's going on? This worries me. As I said, HermitCraft shenanigans can never be underestimated. I'm assuming some nonsense and tomfoolery has occurred on our island, and I am concerned. Well, nothing out of the ordinary as we come out the portal. Everything looks kind of normal over on the island. I'm not seeing anything strange on the platforms. Oh, by the way, we did this on live stream also, and that live stream will also be uploaded to the second channel, so you can go check out what all of this nonsense is about over there. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything too bad here. Everything looks very, very normal. Maybe this fella knows what's going on. Excuse me, a villager. Have there been shenanigans? Right. That doesn't help at all. Well, can confirm, nothing out of the ordinary here at the Industrial Island, guys. I haven't managed to spot anything, but I suspect there might have been some fiddling with the gigapod. This is another part of our island that, you know, is ripe for tomfoolery. Although, having a look at the gigapod, it might be a little bit scary for the hermits to come and touch this thing. You know, this definitely looks like something that could explode. So, yeah, everything looks in order. There doesn't seem to have been any tomfoolery here, which is great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the bamboo was just like someone messing around with our portal. I mean, it's not exactly the world's cleverest prank, to be honest. Wait a minute. This does not feel right. This is our brown mushroom farm that Azuma set up for us. And it seems like some of them are loose from the goose of the moose or something. Why are there brown mushrooms walking around? What's happening? Chest? Is this trap chest? Can't actually tell if that's trap chest. Mr. Mushroom, please step back. There could be danger. Let's open this up. What's this? What? Is this even a prank? Some mushrooms have been let loose? Am I missing something, people? It must be the elf hat cooking my brain or something. If you have any idea what that bamboo is about, please let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys. I've just realized something rather amusing, friends. Snowy is literally this creeper farm's worst nightmare. Every single creeper spawning right now is staring down at this cute little fluff ball in absolute terror. I mean, you really love to see it. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the Record Factory. I've done some serious progress since the start of this episode. In fact, we did a lot of this on live stream. So speaking of live streams, go make sure you subscribe to our live stream channel, guys. Link in the description box below. But yeah, I decided to do quite a bit of the work because we've already made this farm with ZAF on this channel. And this is basically just like an upgraded version of it so that it looks a little bit more awesome. But let me take you through the progress that we've made on live stream over the last week or so. And, well, I think it's actually looking kind of sweet. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to use our redstone device to reroute the creepers into this kill chamber over here. Creepers are going to end up down there, and then we're going to use a skeleton to drop a bit of TNT on them. That's the plan. And by the way, the Renstone is working absolutely gloriously. As you can see, we are flicking the lever on and off, and that pushes the creepers either into the gunpowder factory or into the record factory. So that's all working real nice and tastily. Of course, the next big step for us is to get a skeleton in place over here. And this is the exact block that we need the skeleton so that they can shoot at us through some lava, which we're going to install in this red section of glass. And, well, on live stream, we did manage to capture a skeleton in a boat with a friend. And, well, we need to get that skeleton to this position over here without dying. And I suppose, is there anything else in here that's dangerous? Not really. Just the skeleton and his buddy over there. So, yeah, that's next up on the agenda. Although, I think before we do any of that, I should probably sleep. Just in case anything really terrible happens. And you know what? I should probably put some armor on too. Because, you know, arrows in the heart. Never a good look. Alright, full set of diamond armor loaded, plus totem, and of course the elven hat, because nothing stops arrows like elven hats, right? And I'm ready to try and get in here, see what we can do. I mean, unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of the Zombird friend over there, because he's taking up our position in the boat. Luckily, with all this armor on, we're barely taking any damage. Let me just make sure I hit the zombie and not the skeleton. Very good. So far, mission successful. This is what is known as professional Minecrafting, people. Let's get into the boat with the skeleton. I believe that he can't actually shoot us while we're in the boat with him. So this is the nice safe part. Also, by the way, we got really lucky spawning a a skeleton with armor on because, of course, he's not going to be burning in the sun. However, we do want to make sure that there is a roof above him or else that helmet will eventually disappear. It'll eventually take enough damage to disappear. But man, this skeleton's going absolutely nuts right now, man. Look at this. He's so unhappy. Oh, skeleton, everything's going to be all right, my dude. Don't worry. You're only going to spend eternity in this boat. It's fine. Right, let's shove this just a little bit more forward so that he's underneath that roof there. And I believe that is it. Hopefully he can shoot through here. Can he see us? Can he shoot us? Excellent. Okay, that's perfect. So theoretically speaking, this is now all working. We just need to get the lava installed and a bit of TNT put over there. And of course, we need to clean up all of this mess around the skeleton too. And we might as well do that now while we've got a bit of armor and whatnot cooking. Skeleton, chill, dude. I'm trying to fix your place. Oh, skeleton, you stupid idiot. This is a GIGACORP health and safety announcement. Will all cute kitters please remove themselves from the Record Factory blast zone? Because we're about to test this bad boy, and there's gonna be a lot of explosions. It's gonna be awesome. But seriously, Snowy, keep yourself very far away. I don't know if I've done the redstone correctly. There might be some accidents. Welcome back, guys. Couple hours since we last recorded. And our record factory is about ready for testing now. I'm so excited. It's turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It looks so awesome. The skeleton up there is extremely angry, though, always shooting at me wherever I go. But I just finished working on the collection area roof here, and this little nifty water elevator that takes us up and down. Of course, down here is where we will be collecting all of the records as they get blown out of the creepers. And to be honest, there's one thing I'm worried about. I don't know if I've wired up all the hoppers behind the chests correctly, but we'll only know once we start processing some creepers. If we go all the way to the top of this water elevator, we are now in the actual factory itself. Oh, it's so sweet in here, man. I love it. Got a couple of levers to switch, of course. For now, we'll switch the record factory off because we still need to get rid of the glowstone to let the creepers start flowing. But I wanted to show you another bit of redstone. Of course, this is the on and off switch, basically, for the factory. And this is where we can put up a safety wall so that the angry skeleton can stop shooting at us. And also, this is where we can access our TNT, which we're going to have to place on top of this fence before the skeleton shoots us. It's going to be a thing. We'll test it now in a moment. But guys, the first thing that we need to do, of course, is get the actual farm back up and running. We disabled this entire system to build this farm. So, yeah, I think the safest course of action actually is to despawn the creepers that are currently in the farm and get the etho clock up and running again. And hopefully we can get into the channels and get rid of those glowstone in time before the creepers arrive. Alright, creepers have been despawned. Let's try get into this place as fast as possible. And maybe using glowstone wasn't the best idea because it does take quite a long time to break, even with efficiency 5. I'm sure those creepers are starting to spawn already, but it looks like this one has been completed successfully. Very, very nice. Now let's just get into the other side as fast as possible and get rid of this glowstone. Then we can plug in the etho clock and get this record factory up and cooking. Oh, this is so exciting, my friends. Renstone. It ain't Purdy, but it works. And it also takes an obscene a long time to build and put together because it's really inefficient and terrible redstone. But hey ho, we're about ready to blow up some creepers. Excellent. Next step, of course, we need to get the entire creeper farm back up and running again. Pretty sure we've got creepers that are currently spawning on the platforms, but our flusher system is currently disabled. So let's reinstall the redstone, and that should start flushing the creepers every 30 seconds or so. Gigabug out. Let's have a look. We should see some creepers starting to fall down. Yeah, there they go. Nice. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That is a lot of creepers. If they somehow get out of our record factory and into the farm itself, this entire project is going to go big bada boom. And all of this hard work's going to go up in smoke. But I'm confident that we've done everything correctly. Right, let's get back up into the record factory. We should see the creepers starting to arrive now. They're going into the gunpowder section, so let's turn on the record shop or the record factory and make sure that the channels are working correctly. Here they come. By the way, I chose the yellow and black glass for sort of danger. You know, it's a sort of a danger band that you see in factories, you know, when you find these sort of platforms with yellow and black on it, you know that they're sort of unsafe areas of the factory. And yeah, these channels of creepers are certainly unsafe. It looks like we're getting quite a few creepers coming in also, which is great. I mean, not a ridiculous amount, but, you know, if we just AFK'd here for 5 minutes or so, we'd probably fill up this chamber quite nicely. We can use a Gigabug to get a nice, good view down there. And, yeah, that certainly is a ton of creepers starting to collect. I mean, that was in under a minute. That's probably, what, 20 creepers or so? So that's not too bad. I guess the last thing to test is if we can actually get a bit of TNT in place without angering the skeleton too much. And all we need to do is hold down shift and just find the top of that fence. There we go. Very nice. And now we just need to get the skeleton to shoot the TNT. Let's see if he can hit it first time. We've got to dodge as he shoots. It's kind of a tricky thing to do. And he's got to be angry and shoot. Come on, skeleton. You can do it, dude. Come on. The creepers keep on rolling in too, which is very nice. And you know, it's exactly the same factory that Zed designed, but just looking a little bit neater and fitting into GIGACORP Island a little bit better. And now all we need to do is hit that TNT. Come on, skeleton, you can do it, man. There we go. TNT has been hit. Very nice. Let's get the Gigabug out. And boom! Oh, you gotta love seeing them creeper giblets exploding their way up the tube there, man. That was awesome. Right, let's get down into the collection area itself and see if this has worked. we should see a bunch of records and a bunch of gunpowder flowing in here. And absolutely look at that. Oh man, it is cooking with gas out here today on GIGACORP Island, friends. It looks like it is all working. The only way that we'll know if it's working properly is to get all of these chests filled up with records. So tell you what, guys, I'm going to put on a podcast or something and AFK here for a little bit. Spend an hour or so farming creepers out of my mind. It's working, guys, and it looks awesome. And I almost just died because professional elf hat. I mean, that's just how we roll today. Nine double chests packed to capacity with creeper records and a smidgicles of gunpowder, resulting in approximately 486 records that we're going to be able to sell on the server. I don't know about you guys, but I think today has been a very successful day for GIGACORP, and we're hopefully going to make a little bit of diamonds out of this venture, because I have noticed that there's quite a few hermits that have been asking me for records recently. Knowing that we had a rudimentary ZAF creeper farm before this one. But yeah, guys, it's up and running. Everything is functioning. The records are stacked in the double chests. We are rocking and rolling. Yes, indeed, my friends. As the sun sets over GIGACORP Island today, we have created all the stock that BoomBox Records will ever require. And next episode, we shall begin working on our brand new record shop in the shopping district. For now, I think I might just farm a few more rounds of creepers because it's actually really, really fun blowing them up over and over again with Mr. Skellington. And I'm going to start thinking about exactly how and when we're going to be working on BoomBox Records, because it's going to be quite the project. Guys, thank you very, very much for watching the episode today. And if you did enjoy it and you've made it this far, please do help me out with a like on the video. And, well, if you are new to the place and enjoying the content, consider subscribing so you can get some more videos from this really strange elf-looking South African guy. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to my new second channel where I'm uploading all of my Twitch VODs. So that those of you who are missing the streams, you can now watch them on YouTube. Rejoice! Yay! Oh, what a glorious day of creeper blasting and second channels. Guys, we'll smell you in the next episode.